In this video, I'm going to walk you through everything that you need in order to get your experience live on Airbnb. We're going to walk through what information is needed, some of the got you points, and how to get it listed and active on Airbnb so you can start making some sweet money. So let's get started. So the first step is you want to head down to the comments. I'm going to have a pinned comment with a link that's going to take you directly to Airbnb to create an experience. And if you use our link, we could also help you if you have any questions and interact with you directly on Airbnb to help you along the way. So how does it work? First, you're going to create your experience. You're going to then add more descriptions and pictures and make an itinerary. And then after that, you're just going to submit it to Airbnb. It's also worth noting that the review process can take up to 2 weeks. So from here, we're just going to click on create your experience. Just going to give us a little more information and click go, and we're going to sign into Airbnb and then click get started. So depending on what your experience is, I would select whatever category it is. We're going to do sailing, so I'm going to click nature and outdoors. After that, just click whatever best describes it and then click continue. After that, it's going to ask some background information about you, such as how many years experience do you have doing this? Do you have a title and some of your expertise? So this is what's going to be helpful for Airbnb to accept it. They want to make sure that people know what they're talking about, especially that they're going to be interacting with guests and potentially putting them in certain situations such as sailing that require experience. They're also going to ask for your phone number and any online profiles. So I just added my LinkedIn with my experience on it. After that, you're just going to add a little bit about yourself, such as your address and if you're hosting as a business. Next up, you're going to select the address where the guests should meet you. I would recommend to make this as easy as possible for a location, maybe near a major building or landmark. And then, for example, we could walk them down to the sailboat instead of having them meet us directly at the sailboat. Next up is going to be adding the pictures. Now, this is what you really use to sell your experience. A lot of people on Airbnb look at the picture first. So make sure that you have, I would say, at least 10 different pictures. Maybe you have different guests and on it having a good time, such as here with the sailboat, and really selling your experience. After that, you're just going to add in a name and describing your experience. Once again, want to hitting the highlights of why someone should join you on your experience. What are they going to gain from this? So next up, we're going to add an itinerary. So you're going to add another title, what can guests expect, and set a duration. And then just click continue. Here is the pricing. Now, I would recommend to go on Airbnb to look at other experiences and see what they are charging. In the beginning, I would recommend to go a little bit lower just because it helps to get your first bookings. Then after you get reviews, I would slightly keep increasing your prices. You can also set pricing for private groups if you would like. In the beginning, since you're not going to have any reviews, I would highly recommend to set discounts. So you have the option to select 20% off for your first 5 reservations. So I would definitely recommend to put that. You could also set early bird discounts. So someone books at least 2 weeks in advance. And these are just more incentives to help people actually click and buy your experience. And then you're just going to add in some settings on your experience. What's the maximum number of people and maximum private group. After that, we're just going to add in some availability. When does it start? What's the cutoff time? And then you could also select your cancellation policy. So you have 2 different options to choose from right here. After that, we have the guest requirements, if there's a minimum age, any activity levels or skills needed in order to join you for your experience. The next page is for accessibility, so I would just go through and select any of them if they apply to you. And then lastly, we just have a few other details, so just click yes or no if they apply for your experience. Then you just have to agree to the terms and policies and then click submit for review. And that's it. If this video helped you out, please smash that like button and subscribe. I'll see you guys in the next one.